Welcome to Brawlhalla.
So tiebreaker, Team Canada versus Team Midwest. It all comes down to this. Boomie and MegD hopping right in. Boomie with the early weapon starve.
Good dodge from MegD. Was able to watch the crew battles, so likely saw the way that Boomie likes to play this 1v1. On the other side, Boomie, the only information he got was how MegD plays in a 2v2 space, which could be very different.
Yeah, I mean, MegD, did phenomenally well in the recent official tournaments. So has to be feeling pretty good about their performance against Boomie.
Yeah, depending on how this goes, we might even see MegD pull out the Ember, which is who I think he did the best with in the official tournaments in the seasonals.
Look at that, the engagement right after. It's the whiff punish on the cannon neutral light.
Good dodge from Boomie to get out of the guitar string there.
Man.
Had the spacing, but didn't connect with the neutral signature. I thought he for sure was going to go for the downlight.
Jeez, MegD taking the first stock a minute in, and probably can still take a couple more hits here. Not yet in the red, but yeah, MegD, it's really been that footsies. It seems to be just the perfect range and spacing on each of Boomie's attempted attacks.
Yeah, and he's going to eat that side air, but still survive. Ooh. Avoids the down air from Boomie. MegD's movement is working out so well against Boomie. Even there, dashes back right as Boomie decides to go in for the downlight.
Well, Boomie going for the dodge read. That's a little bit of information.
Boomie needs this stock. Doesn't hit the down sig, but will hit the recovery. Getting this one even.
Yeah, Boomie did a great job not taking too much damage there, especially on a high defense legend like Onyx. So not really. Man, but now MegD is actually building this lead.
Yeah. He's definitely getting a lot of good damage built up onto Boomie. Boomie actually burning a lot of movement there. You saw him grade out, which means he burned all of his jumps and recoveries. Didn't burn the dodge, which is why you didn't see the sweat come out, but evens up the damage off the end sig.
Goes for the ground pound. MegD threading the needle back onto stage. Dodges the signature. No, Boomie with the turnaround.
Nice. Big three-piece from Boomie. Neutral sig will take the stock off of MegD. Boomie feeling pretty healthy right now.
Oh, MegD with the backdash to keep the spacing. Anti-airs. Poised to get the knockout, but Boomie taking him for a ride. Recovery not yet gonna knock out. That was from slightly below stage height.
Oh. MegD just below that neutral signature. Goes for the neutral signature again. Boomie really likes to put that in his opponent's heads that he's gonna be going for those neutral sigs.
MegD over the sword looking for those consistent knockout options. Has Boomie off stage. No dunk. Boomie denies.
Oh,
Jeez!
The ground pound connects. Boomie going to take game number 1 in the tiebreaker over MegD.
Man, that was such an explosive ground pound. Like, we were just kind of doing this, like, footsies race to the bottom going on here. And then Boomie's just like, no, we're just going right over. It's the immediate ground pound.
Time to take the stock. MegD is going to make the character swap over to the Sentinel for game number 2. Wants the hammer for a little bit more of a consistent knockout tool, or the long range, those side airs and those nairs.
And we're swapping over to Apocalypse. So a much more stable map. These knockout zones are at like a pretty more standard distance rather than the very tight knockout zones of small Brawlhalla.
Yeah. It's a good all-around map there. MegD gets in on top of Boomie, gets a little bit of guitar damage, but Boomie responds in kind with his cannon.
Ooh, man, Boomie just engaging from mid-range with that weapon toss and just continuing on with the cannon, just blasting back and forth.
It's insane that they were playing that off-stage aerial game because they were both sweating. They both had burned all their movement in the sky. They both made it out safely as well.
So MegD with this swap over to Sentinel does get a decent chunk more defense. Sentinel, you know, a lot of people forget, defense and speed focused as far as the stats go. So gets to play that footsie game still, but also survives just a little bit longer.
Yeah, we'll be trading out a little bit of that dex and strength though, but doesn't need it. Neutral Sig will take the first stock for MegD, and he's going to be sticking with the Katars. Nice punish.
Oh, MegD unarmed, trying to make it back to stage. Boomie hitting with the uppercut, chasing him. Denies the weapon again, manages to backstep into the cannon. MegD just trying to figure out the approach angle here to get maximum damage.
Okay.
There it is with the dodge punish. That was beautiful. Do it again.
Great read from MegD. Yeah, this time didn't go for the second neutral light because he knew Boomie was going to change up what he did. That time Boomie does dodge down. MegD trying to decide how Boomie's going to dodge out, but he's still getting those neutral lights, and it's adding up damage. Big ground pound will even up the stocks.
Yeah, and that now puts Team Midwest 2 stocks away from victory. Total victory, because he's up 1-0 in this best-of-3 set. MegD needs to win this game to keep his team alive for a chance at a Week 1 victory.
MegD does have a decent damage lead onto Boomie, but struggling with his hammer. Finally gets in, gets that stomp side air. Not even motioning like he's going to do it down like ground pound. Instead, he's like, I'll wait. I'll get that stock when I need it.
Oh,
Nice
catch
weapon
the
toss.
Yes. Clean it up.
MegD 1 stock away from taking this to the final potential round here, game 3, if he can do it.
Just using that weapon as bait, but Boomie's like, I'm going to get it and put you in your own mousetrap.
Real Tom and Jerry situation there. Good dodge from MegD to avoid that down air from Boomie. But again, Boomie just throwing out these neutral sigs, just anti-airing everything.
Oh my gosh, man. So MegD, every time that it's like, yeah, you hit the neutral light, of course a lot of people are expecting you to jump into a neutral air or go for the recovery or maybe a neutral signature or something. But MegD's so good at just being like, no, we're going to reset the situation. I'm getting another neutral light. Up the damage.
He wants all that damage, but it's evened up. There's a real possibility that Boomie just closed it out here. 1 stock away from a match victory.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because that's what happens.
He almost
Boomie
did it.
gets the 1 dodge read and the cannon can just fire off. MegD keeping this damage even.
Over to the hammer. Nope. Wants the Katars still.
Keeps the weapon
Denying
star.
weapons.
Needs every advantage possible here to try and bring this to a final game.
The slap.
MegD fighting
the
for the
dodge
life.
down,
Oh my
neutral
gosh, that was
state.
like the perfect angle. Just not enough damage. Needed a hair more.
Oh, the neutral light connects. The big hitboxes.
The damage is certainly building. We're just looking for the
Oh,
final
Boomie's
knockout
still touch-
hit.
Over to the hammer. A side air, and we're going to game 3. Midwest versus Canada. Who is going to take it?
Man, this
What?
matchup going the full distance. I don't know how many people would have picked this.
Hercules. I can go the distance.
You're like Herculean effort, take down Mount Olympus, just start singing
I've
the
been
Hercules
watching a
song.
lot of Disney.
Okay.
What can I say?
I understand. So what would apply most in this Game 3 tiebreaker situation?
I don't even know. Is this like it on paper is borderline like a Thanos versus all the Avengers in Infinity War situation, right? Like this is Team Midwest, the 2nd seed versus Team Canada, the 2nd to last seed,
Jeez.
going up against each other, and we're now in tiebreaker situation. We're now in the last round, the last game of the last match of the last set. And like there was a 3 stock difference between one of these teams taking the victory.
Man, oh man. All right. Oh, the quick map bans. They wasted others like, oh yeah, fired off. Ba 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 ba.
Yeah, Boomie's quick on it.
So we're sticking with the Sentinel versus Onyx. This is the final game. Team Midwest versus Team Canada. Only one walks away a winner. MegD versus Boomie.
3 stocks to glory here. Boomie picking up the gauntlets and is already throwing MegD's face onto the stage, throwing him down, but MegD gets past. He's taking a lot of damage, though, from the gauntlets of Boomie.
Ooh, Boomie already hunting for signatures. He's looking to just seal this out. 1 dunk, 2 dunk.
What a response from Boomie, just the jump ground pound. MegD able to slap back with the Katars, though.
Well, piling the damage, gets the weapon toss, goes for the other forces. MegD low, and gravity cancel side light. No, MegD makes it back.
Where'd he get all those jumps from? He found him in the sky, but Boomie gets the down sig. First stock going the way of the Midwest.
Oh my gosh, the turnaround, the umbrella weapon toss, giving him a little bit of coverage.
The gauntlet 3-piece coming out onto MegD. MegD needs a weapon. There's the hammer. Not quite in stomp side air to kill range.
Oh yeah, dip down just in time to avoid the scoop. And Boomie tagging MegD for that extra credit.
Yeah, Boomie's getting a lot of good damage here.
Oh my gosh!
Boomie takes another one stock away from total victory for the Midwest. Boomie looking good.
Yeah, significant advantage. This is looking like crew battle Boomie right here.
Yeah. All right. Nice D-light nair for MegD. If he can get this stock without taking too much damage, we could see Team Canada sneaking out the victory here, but Boomie's got the cannon in hand.
Oh, MegD with the answers. Man, Boomie just holding on to that shot until the very last moment. Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes.
Oh,
oh my gosh,
MegD's
the dunk.
just picking all the wrong options.
I don't know how much more MegD can take, because Boomie still has 2 stocks to his name. MegD into the red.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Pour in the salt.
emotes
Boomie
coming out.
is done with it. Taking every opportunity to add insult to injury.
Woo!
Oh,
and there it is.
that-
Team Midwest taking the victory over Team Canada all the way. Final game of the tiebreaker. It's Boomie that clutches it out.